Good evening, Cavalier fans. This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball. I'm Mike Bushman here with Chris Stevens. We're getting ready to watch the Cavaliers take on the Laville Lancers. Team's getting warmed up now. We just had our senior night festivities and looking for a hopefully spirited contest here. I know the Cavaliers had a rocky patch there, went through some injuries, and looking to bounce back as we wrap up the last couple weeks of the season here.
Yeah, to my understanding, Alyssa Kinyanjui got in the game last night for the first time in a long time, so she's back. Not sure at 100%, but she is back, which is definitely helpful. Haley Howard's still out with that stress fracture.
Yeah, it's a big loss. But having Alyssa back, I think psychologically is good for the girls. Even if she can't provide everything she might want to, it's good for the girls to see her out there, part of what they're doing.
Yeah, all those seniors are going to be sorely missed, not only on the volleyball court, but in the hallways of Culver community. We're going to go ahead and take a break here and take an opportunity to represent the businesses and who have advertisements. So we're going to take a little break here. We'll be back in a minute.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Tom Kruger Construction, serving all of your building needs. From kitchen and bathroom remodeling to new home construction, you can always count on Kruger. Call or email anytime. Tom Kruger Construction.
RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, back here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium on our third night of homecoming week coverage. A lot of good action here we've had. I've seen a couple soccer games and a volleyball game tonight. We have our ladies soccer senior night tomorrow night, and then we'll wrap things up with the homecoming game on Friday against the Caston Comets.
Yeah, we'll be graduating 8 seniors from the varsity soccer team. That's including our foreign exchange student, Julia Franzoni from Italy. She makes 8. And so those seniors will also be sorely missed.
Yeah, it's Shane and I were talking on the broadcast last night about the balance, though, that you have out there playing. I know you're got a lot of voids to fill, but there's a lot of girls who've gotten some varsity time and will understand what it means to play at that speed and that level, and hopefully as seamlessly as possible. I know some of those seniors will be really tough to replace, but as seamlessly as possible, move on to the next phase.
Yeah, and we're looking at a decent incoming freshman class. But yeah, when you have no JV, you gotta make opportunities to throw those girls in, and just let them take their bumps and bruises.
And to the credit of your girls, save for the actual kicking the ball in the goal part. We get a little froze up there, and every other facet, they're pretty much gamers. They go and get after it. They not afraid to play defense, not afraid to have the ball stolen and go right back after it. I've been impressed with our younger players.
Yep. So after doing some soccer this week, we're here at the volleyball match. It's always nice to get representation of as many of our programs as possible. And of course, like you said, tomorrow's the varsity soccer, and then Friday night we'll be covering homecoming game against the Caston Comets. And the Cavaliers are looking for a much-needed win.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what our coverage of the Fall Bonanza will be. I know it won't be live, but we talked about possibly having a camera out there. So that's something to check back to rtc4.com for, to take a look and see if we get some of that coverage out there for you. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break again, hear from one of our sponsors, and this is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader, Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back to Culver Community High School. I happen to think during that break, this is the first time that we, at least as a crew, have been in the Culver Community Gym with RTC TV4. Hopefully we'll be back here quite often through the winter sports season, and hopefully back in here for some more volleyball once we get this thing set, and next year get kind of a reset, start fresh, and hit the ground running.
Right, we got to get a few more people involved in this process. There's a few of us that are involved in getting some training, but we need to expand just for logistic reasons and us being able to cover as many games as possible. Obviously, we can't make it to every single game with both of us coaching different sports and here and there and having children involved ourselves. So we're looking forward to get some more Culver Cavaliers involved in doing this as well.
Well, when we get to the winter sports season, it's going to be an absolute necessity on account of the fact that Coach Lowry and I are both coaching winter sports. I know you coach the girls soccer team, but that still left us with two people when we had a conflict. It's perfectly reasonable to expect a wrestling match on the same night as a girls basketball game, and now we're down to one person. So
right,
look forward to doing some recruiting over the next few weeks.
For those of you watching the game, it's important to know that the uniforms are very, very similar here between the Cavaliers and the Lancers. So what you want to do is look for the white to grayish trim on the unis for Culver, and then for the Lancers, they have blue trim around the neck. So obviously you can, I'm assuming that you can associate Laville with the color blue, but we will help you. We'll help you differentiate who's on what side here, north and south. So north being to the right of your viewing screen and south being to the left side.
Yeah, that's one nice thing of volleyball. We're not going to be playing direct defense on each other, so even both wearing long sleeves. Sheesh.
Coach Barrett and Coach Schmall out there working with the girls. They've done a fantastic job in their first year of taking the program in their direction.
Yeah. After
17 years of service from Coach Minix. Regardless of what their record is, they've done some really good things with limited numbers and with injuries. So really impressed with what they're doing with the program.
And one of the things that I've been impressed with both of our girls programs, not to discount the cross-country program, I guess both of our ball-based sport girls programs, is the toughness that they show. We've got a lot of gritty athletes that aren't afraid to get beat up and get on the floor and that sort of stuff.
Which, we've got mentioning that you've coached our cross-country program in the past.
Yeah.
Now coached by Mark Ringenberg, who does a fantastic job. We got a couple of standouts there on each side, boys and girls, with Gabe Gomez and Sarah Walters, and they're both having some success here and improving with every meet. We're going to go ahead and take this opportunity to show another ad. You never know how many breaks you're going to get in a volleyball match. Obviously, there's some timeouts and times between matches, but we want to make sure we're representing our businesses.
This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, back here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. The last little bits of warm-up here as the two teams prepare to face off. There's a couple of the old Northern State Conference teams moved over to the Hoosier North Conference. Haven't been able to keep as good a track of teams outside of Culver. I'm not sure exactly where Laville's coming in. I know Laville tends to put pretty quality programs out there in general, so I expect this to be a tough match for the Cavaliers. Laville up the road near Newton Park, up in Lakeland and La Paz area. A regular combatant for the Cavaliers in every sport that we have. They do a good job too as a small school of including as many athletes as possible and fielding soccer teams and football teams and cross-country teams and volleyball teams and basketball teams, wrestling teams, try to get everything covered. And that's not easy to do. We understand where they're coming from. Laville a little bigger than Culver, but definitely in the same class and category. And it's not easy to keep these teams filled, and it's admirable that we're able to do that, and good that we're able to get a conference of schools that are kind of in the same boat.
Attitude of good sportsmanship throughout the contest, no matter what personal feelings of loyalty they may have toward one team or the other. Obscene cheers, the throwing of objects, and verbal indignities directed toward the athletes, coaches, or officials have no place in high school athletics.
I'm going to say right now I'm going to do my best to keep from leaning on the table. We're a little wobbly here, and our scoreboard camera is sitting on that, so I'm going to try to do my best to keep my arms off and apologize in advance if I fail at any point in time.
Tonight here in John R. Nelson Gymnasium, but between games 2 and 3, we will introduce you to the future of the Cavalier volleyball program.
Oh, great. I don't know if you can hear Mr. Lowry in the background there, but it appears that we're also going to meet some of our youth volleyball players as well.
Yeah, that's always a fun night, and always brings out a good crowd too. That's another thing that Coach Merritt has done a good job is getting our youth program going. I think she's still spearheading that even in spite of her running the varsity program.
Absolutely, and same with the basketball program. Her and Mr. Barrett both have been very involved in the girls' youth basketball program, getting them started and playing, some off-season basketball as young as third grade.
Yeah. Well, and one of the biggest things, in addition to getting identified with the sport in terms of the techniques and rules and that sort of thing, identifying yourself as an athlete. I'm a volleyball player, and it makes it a lot easier to retain girls and keep them from wanting to find jobs or boyfriends or that sort of thing that girls do as it comes time to be a varsity athlete.
Number 1, Mia Mears.
Mr. Lowry going through the starters here.
Number 15, Julia Hall. The libero, number 16, Charlotte Kepke. Number 20, Natalie Gonzalez. And number 23, Allison Minners. Laville head coach is Matt Miller.
And as you can see the screen now, you can see off to the right, you have the blue shirted Laville coaches, and to the left, the pink and gray coaches of Culver.
Natalie Stevens, Brooke Sellers, Emily Solstad, Alina Pizer, Kelsey Heiss, I said Haley Howard, this is the second time, and Maddie Shedrow, Emma Kruger. A little heads up would have been nice. Here we go.
I forgot to mention the
now our starters for tonight's
injury
contest.
from Emma Kruger.
Yeah, that's been a season-long injury.
Number 1, Serena Eckreich. Number 5, Alex Temme. Number 6, Brooke Sellers. Number 8, Emily Solstad. And one more time for the regular season careers. Number 9, Jenna Moyes. Number 14, Alyssa Kenyon Dewey. And number 4, senior Sarah Morrison.
I think once this gets settled down, we'll probably be due for an anthem.
Fans, Fans, please stand as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Do the pre-game handshake here and be underway. I like that this happened a few years ago where we reformatted the gym for these volleyball matches. I like this where we set up the chairs and open up one side. I think it makes the crowd feel a little bigger.
Yep.
And it consolidates things, a little more energy to the gymnasium.
With the addition of the new chairs, the new padded chairs as well.
Yeah, yeah. Very, very professional look to our presentation of these sports. Have the same setup when we go to the wrestling season. Chairs sit along the mat side is tradition of wrestling, but again, pull out one half of bleachers, let the scorers sit on one side.
Looks like libero Serena Eckwright will substitute in for Brooke Sellers for the start of the game. Once again, you have Laville to the north side of the gym, which would be your right side of the viewing screen, and Culver to the south side, which is your left side of the viewing screen. Alex Timmy set to serve for the Cavaliers.
Elbow by Laville. Ooh, it's a miss hit there.
Got a miss hit there by Julia Hall from Laville. Cavaliers go up one.
Here's solid serve by Alex. We can get a good throw down here from Sarah, and she does. Oh, they're calling that out. I assume since it's Culver parent, school board member Ryan Seaver down there, it must be the right call.
Point to Laville. I believe number 4, Morrison, was in the net.
Good hustle there by Sarah.
Good hustle play there.
If I get it in a spot where we get it over the net. Oh, nice serve, handled cleanly. Alex Temmie with the heady play. Just punching it over. Yeah, I think the big hits are coming from Laville. They just haven't quite got around on him and got him over the net yet, but I think it's something to keep our eye on.
Nice serve by Alyssa Kinyanjui.
So we can get this over.
It'll be a free ball.
Can't quite do what we want to with it, though. We would like to have a better hit out of that.
Nice to see Alyssa trust herself enough to get on the ground there.
Definitely, definitely. So Shane and I were talking about athletes and their #1 sport and that sort of thing, and this is nice to see Alyssa because I believe this is her #1. I think she throws too, right, for the track team?
I'd probably say, I don't know which one is her favorite. Good hit by Morrison. Good up by Laville. Moist to Sellers. Moist back over.
Oh, good volley all the way there. Just couldn't quite do anything with that bump there by Temmie. And we got kind of caught with our feet in cement. A bad serve there from Laville. Nice back row hit from Serena. Ooh, Alex using the old rope-a-dope on the push over there. Dig that out. Nice job by Solstad. Can't quite. It's going to be 4 hits.
Thought she was going to get away with it. I thought she was going to get away with it, but
yeah.
Brooklyn Sellers was just into the net, just over the line.
Little toenail over the line there, yeah. Good call by the officials. A little too much arch on that. We played a game against the Culver Girls Academy earlier in the year. I think there were something like 6 or 7 rotation violations by. So I mean, it's something you got to watch for. Pay attention to where you are. Pay attention to where you're supposed to be. Good serve.
Found a hole in the middle there.
All right, they're taking a timeout, so we're going to take it with them. This is RTC TV4, Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, welcome back to John R. Nelson Gymnasium. He's back after the timeout. Hopefully Cavaliers got things regrouped there and looking to get a side out here, get possession back. A little bit of confusion there, I think, from Laville on who had the ball. Maybe just some clowning, I don't know. And this is one the Cavaliers should be able to use. Nice hit by Sarah. Pretty tough to handle.
Yep. It's one of those tweener balls. You have to use your instinct. Is that in or is it out?
Yep.
And
yep.
I think that was going to be out.
Yeah.
But it hit the rim, which clubhouse rules means that's automatically out.
Oh, nice. Almost a knuckleball there by Jenna.
Nice up by Timmy. Bump set. Solstad finds a hole.
Smart play there, but well
could've
handled
been
by Laville. Good hustle by Jenna. Let's just get it over here, guys. It's not doing anything silly.
Free ball to
Now we're
Laville.
gonna reset. Get a block up here.
It's close to the net, but she gets up and gets it over.
Emily Solstad did what she could do trying to get up there. She's kind of outmatched there, both in height and the velocity with which that ball was coming. But
nice hit by number 4 there from Laville. Can't find a name for her on the roster.
Yeah, we don't have one, do we? They have a 4 in their JV. I don't know if that's the same girl or not.
I'm not going to jump to that conclusion.
Yeah. Windsor send the ball back, and should be a good hit from Sarah here.
Yeah,
there we
nice
go again.
hit.
That's tough to stop. If
Nicely
we can
done.
get that done 7 or 8 more times, that's going to be crucial. See one of Sarah's jump serves here. I don't think so. Nice play by Serena. He's got to run it down.
Good effort.
Yeah, nice hustle. I'm not sure if Laville's just finding the right spots to put it, or if we're just a little bit out of position. I don't know enough about where we should be standing to know for sure, but it seems like we're running to the ball hard. Just can't quite get the hit we want on it. Have a rotation confusion, I think, or a substitution confusion, rather. You got it sorted out. And he sets up Solstad. Nice little hit there.
Nice hit by
Good
Sellers.
adjustment, and good adjustment, too. See if we can get something rolling here. Kenyon Jui back in the game. Serena take a serve
Looked
here.
like a fairly open substitution there for volleyball.
Yeah,
Looked
I
like
agree.
the libero was checking in. Nice up.
Oh,
Point
that was
Cavaliers.
definitely a good bounce in our favor.
Nice little run here. See if Eckrite can keep her serve.
Nice block, but can't quite handle it. And again, I wonder a little bit if that's, I mean, Temi had to take that hit there. Alyssa couldn't quite move her feet over. I wonder if that's still that injury to, is her ankle, right? It got rolled up pretty good. I remember she's still not quite walking like you or I walk on 2 good ankles. Make something out of this now.
That's a little close.
Yep, that's going to be 4. So we're starting to even it up here. From the 9-2 mark, we've just about even. We've made up a point, actually, from the 9-2 mark. So but we're going to have to make up some ground here. Solstad takes her time. Didn't like the throw.
Nice spot.
Nice little sinker there. You'll see that in volleyball. People don't necessarily hit it with high velocity, but they can put it in the spot they want it and make it a ball that you can't tell where it's going.
And then you have the confusion of who's covering on the other end.
Definitely.
Oh, once again, mishit, but finds a hole because of the mishit. They're expecting the ball to come flying into their court, and instead it's a little mishit.
And when you hit a couple with velocity, you get people back on their heels like that.
Good
Nice
serve,
serve
good
there.
up by Morrison. Timmy
Going
with the
down,
serve
Jenna.
noise.
Oh, get out. That's good. That's good. Oh, we're inching our way back in. The last time we got a serve back, it was starting with 7. Now we're starting with 5. We just start to reel them back in here.
Timmy serve over, handled by the libero.
Be a pretty clean one there, and Sarah should be able to fill this down. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, nicely
Tough to
done.
handle.
I'm no guru, but I would feed her the ball
Like I said, if we
possible.
could make that happen 7 or 8 times a game, we're going to be in great shape.
It's like we're going to go
That's out
bump
there.
spike there instead of bump set spike. It's going to find its way out of bounds wide.
Cavaliers pulled within 3. Nice serve by Temi again. Handled cleanly.
That's going to be close and nicely
Temi
done.
makes what
by
she can
Timmy.
out of it, and nice work. That's a couple nice, well-timed punches that Temi's had. All right, going to take a timeout. We'll take it with him. This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Blue Dragon Taekwondo. Whether you want to learn self-defense, physical cross-training, or looking to compete in national tournaments, Blue Dragon Taekwondo is the area's leading martial arts authority. Online at tkdbluedragon.com. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, back here with Chris Stevens. I'm Mike Bushman at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Lady Cavaliers putting a scare into the Lady Lancers. So they took a timeout here to try to regroup. That proved well for the Cavaliers last time. See what it does for Laville. See if Alex can put another one right at him. Nice serve there. Libero, though, she's doing a good job handling it cleanly. Run that down, and it's our house rule biting us there.
Hey, made a nice run at him, though, and forced Laville to call a timeout.
Well, you don't expect to run it out, 15 straight points, so we'll try to keep the damage minimal, get the serve back, and get rolling again. Oh, good job by Sarah.
Morrison finding it again. Representing the seniors on senior night.
Nice serve by Alyssa there. Good, gave chase to it there, Libero. That Charlotte Kopke. That's a Laville name if I ever heard one. A lot of Kopkes over there.
Nice serve.
Is that him?
Ooh. We, of course, don't have the best angle in the world, but
And are wearing orange tinted glasses. Again, that's just tough to judge there around that net on what it's doing. You come up on it and the girl shoves it down in your face, and sometimes right there you don't, and it drops right in front of your face. Tough call there. That'll help.
net.
That'll help.
didn't want Laville to get on a roll there to negate whatever advances we'd made there during this game to force that
definitely.
timeout.
See a good solid serve here out of Jenna. She got a knuckleballer last time. And not a lot of rotation on that. It's just coming straight over.
Nice ball off the net, though.
Even Coach Barron, I think, was wanting that one out. She threw her hands up, but it just did sneak inside the line. Hit cleanly by Jenna. Seems going to punch it over, try to find a spot. Turned by the opposing libero. And tapped over, but Serena handles it. Maybe a big hit here.
Nice
Again,
up
good
by
clean.
Serena.
Sarah throw that down.
Handled by number 8.
Yeah. Wasn't the most
Isabella
velocity.
Curtai.
Try to get another set here. Wasn't
Solstad.
quite as high, but Emily handles it.
Nice.
Nice long volley here.
Here we go.
They'll change it up. Go to the middle. Everybody playing it safe. We haven't seen a real big hit on this one.
Oh, score's tight. So pivotal point
Nice
in the
block
game.
by the Cavaliers.
Set, I should say.
I know that came off the net, but I think our girls there, their hands pushed that back. That might have been one. I know a lot of times those will come in and flip over. Sarah Morrison trying to make it happen here. Oh,
Nice serve.
wow.
Handled.
Yeah, good job by Laville. They're game.
Nice. Nicely done by Laville there.
Yeah.
That was a rocket. Laser beam.
Both teams game for a long volley again here.
Timmy tries to spot it, but covered.
Good hustle there. He's got to talk. Well hit, well hit.
Yep.
And not last, you're losing the point. That wasn't the way we wanted to go, but one thing I did like there that was a struggle for the Lady Cavaliers early in the season when those big hits didn't go the way they wanted them to. A lot of times it was kind of a letdown. The ball comes back over and we struggled to do anything with it. So hopefully bodes well for later in the game. Brooklyn's gonna try to. Ooh, nice throw by Brooklyn. All right, this is the time right here. 20 is a good psychological mark to get to first.
Kenyan Jui back in to run the front line there.
Play by Serena and tapped over. Nice job, Temmie.
Very athletic play by Alex Temmie there.
Yeah. Thanks.
Laville keeps finding those open spots.
Yeah, it's a very competitive volleyball match we're seeing here. As we saw out there at the Powder Puff game, Alex Temmie, just an athlete in general. She can do a lot of things and do them well.
Nicely done.
And way to keep her head about her. She did the first tip over, kept her wits about her to jump back over and do the next tip over. Nice serve by Emily, well handled by the Lancers. Nice hit, but handled again. See the back row hit.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nice hit right there. Well set up by Alex Temmie. That's about, because those kind of hits from the back row got to be right where they, right in the perfect spot, and Sarah took advantage.
That was an instinctual self-preservation move by number 22 there.
Yeah, nobody wants a broken nose. And I think Laville may be rattled a little bit.
Here we go.
Maybe rattled. See if Emily can keep this going. It's a clean serve. There we go. Good job, Jenna. Handled cleanly. See if Jenna can get it. Oh, it's only good for Alyssa.
Nice.
That is great angle on that.
Get three here, girls. Get three.
Good hit here.
Played it to Moise's left hand. She's a southpaw.
Yeah.
Kenyan Jui again finds it.
There we go. Keep at it. And the dam broke. Okay, we're going to get another timeout from Laville. We'll take it with him. This is RTC TV4, Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Tom Kruger Construction, serving all of your building needs. From kitchen and bathroom remodeling to new home construction, you can always count on Kruger. Call or email anytime. Tom Kruger Construction.
RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, back here at Culver Community High School. Cavs take their, I believe, first lead of the game, and we're up 21-20. Emily Solstad serving, and Laville trying to take a timeout. They were rattled a little bit there and trying to get their wits back about them to stave off this surge from the Lady Cavs. Gets it over the net clean, fielded well by the libero. Not quite hit like they wanted to, so just gets a flip out of that. They try to throw down from Jenna here. And, that was out.
That was out of bounds.
Nice job there. Nice job there. Again, got them on their heels. They're a little shook up. And that's one of the things. Jenna doesn't hit it the hardest in the team, but her hits they come off weird, and they don't spin, and it's just hard to handle.
Oh, that's, once again, no guru. Looks like a bad hit to me.
Yeah, there are a lot of bad hits that I feel like get missed, but shot by the Lady Cavs. Just stay steady here. They're going to come with something strong. There it is.
Nice left. Just couldn't get to it.
And that's tough because Serena's got to pick one way to go, and she went the way right where Sarah was running. It's all right, though. We're still up one. Got to shake that off, get the ball back. That was out of bounds.
Good call by Morrison.
Good call. She's been around a time or two. She knows what she's doing over there. Again, Alex Temmie's going to try to close this out for the Cavs. We need two quality serves here. That one looks good. Bill's going to handle it. Try to fool us. No luck.
Temmie shoots for a corner. And there's confusion.
Here we go.
Looking at a set point here.
Let's see this acer here. Come on, Alex. Drive it right at him.
Tweener.
And here we go. Scores the last point. Nice work. Nice comeback for the Lady Cavs. They're going to take a quick break between sets. We'll take a break as well to hear from one of our sponsors. This is RTC TV4, Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, back here with Chris Stevens. I'm Mike Bushman at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Cavaliers take game one in, I would call, comeback fashion. It was kind of a slow, steady comeback, but they definitely turned the tide of that game and had the Laville Lancers on their heels.
Yeah, most definitely. Like you said earlier, it was down 9-2, so definitely would call that a comeback from a comeback.
And one of our big advantages and strengths, and it was on display there, we have girls who not only can play volleyball for sure, but they're just ball players. Alex Temmie, she's a ball player. Again, we've referenced some this week watching these girls at Powder Puff, but because it's a context we don't get to see these girls often do. And watching Serena and Alex Temmie out there, I can tell you, these are two girls that they know how to play ball. They've been in the backyard, throw things around, see who can jump the highest, those kind of games.
Well, you can say the same for all of them. I'm almost betting every single one of them is a multi-sport athlete.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, just speaking to those two, they were the two that I saw at the Powder Puff game specifically. But no, it's neat to see. And like I said, part of me could watch Jenna Moyes hit all day. It's not coming off fast, but man, it's just her serves. Yeah. They don't move. They're just these weird balls that you don't know what to do with.
She spots the ball well.
Yeah, and again, lot of varsity experience in there. These girls play the AAU or whatever it is that they're calling it now, but they're out there playing the zone stuff and doing the stuff in the off season, and they've seen a lot more volleyball than just these 4 varsity seasons. And I was nice too from a psychological standpoint. I like seeing Alyssa get that last point there. Again, she sat out a lot of the season, a lot of the middle chunk of the season. It's nice to see her get that last score, making some heady plays.
Just to clarify again, Cavaliers are now to the right of your viewing screen.
Yep. Yeah, they liberos even didn't help much. They're wearing almost identical libero jerseys as well.
And the Lancers on your left with the blue neck trim.
Final instructions from the officials here, making sure everything's in order. A couple veteran officials here. I've been watching Cavalier volleyball a long time, and these guys have been doing this for at least as long as I've been watching it.
Yeah, basketball as well.
Yeah, that's true. Nice serve there, but handled well. Oh, into the net.
Looks like Coach Barron has shed the long sleeve. Literally has her sleeves rolled up, ready for this second set.
Yeah. And back to where we left off with 1-1. Expect this to be a tight match as well. Well defended. We're ready to get a clean hit over.
Nice job.
Oh. Caught a little off guard there was Temi. Owned that immediately. Lucky break there for the Cavs because that was a hot shot coming off there. Another inch and a half. That was going to be tough to handle. Nice front spin serve there by Kinyanjui. Good talk there by the ladies.
A little bit of confusion there. Good talk, but confusion nonetheless. Looks like number 5, Rebecca Beeler, coming in for the Lancers.
I heard him talking. I think what may have happened was maybe they were both doing the I got it, and again, when Laville gets a hold of one of those, it's going to be trouble. Oh, those are hot shots are sending just a little low. Job by Brooklyn there, handling the set.
Yep. Set was a little errant.
Get throw down here. No, just decides to bump it over, try to find a spot.
Set high.
Gonna get blocked by the Cavaliers. Tough line making it, or front line making it tough for the Lady Lancers. Culver looking to take the first not 1 point lead of this set. Dropped in there well. It's going to be hard to get over the net. Man, they do. Good job by Laville. Should be hit cleanly. Oh, she just whiffed.
Cavaliers gaining a little momentum here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they may be starting to get in the head of the Lady Lancers.
Nice.
Oh.
I misjudged that. I thought that was going to drop just over the net.
Couple of new Lancers on the floor here. I'll try to get us back to even. Handled cleanly.
Just tried to get to it.
She's still smiling, though.
Coach Barron's not.
No, she's not.
But no, that's a good quality to have, is to be able to make a mistake, and you've got to let that that mistake go and be ready for the next play.
And again, I think Sarah's definitely on the side of staying positive and not laughing it off.
Mm-hmm. Have a conference here between the officials.
Not sure what that was about. I don't know what controversial may have happened. Maybe a rotation issue or something. I just want to know who's bringing cookies. Oh. Thought that one might get punched over the way it was angled in there. And Laville regains the lead, 6-5. Nice. Well placed. Oh my, had some velocity on it. Handled well by Laville. Emily Solstad doing a good job at the net there with the block. Cavaliers need to make some points out of this. That was a good serve. Good. That goes in the net. And the game tied again. No, Laville's up one now. And again, trying to find a spot. They're ready for that time, though. There's a spot that'll work. Ties the game back up. You know, volleyball, as I was talking to some of the girls a few weeks ago, volleyball is one of the funny things about it is you can look like you got blown out, and we can have 3 tight sets here. You can lose set 3-0 and have all of them be super close.
Nice. Good
and
spot.
Drops it right in. She's come a long way this year from not having played volleyball before to stepping on our varsity. It's impressive.
Probably worth noting, last time I called a volleyball game was with Steve Stricker over at Argus, and yeah, he was amazed that this is the first time this girl's ever played volleyball before. Nice spot serve there.
Just from having gotten to know her, she strikes me as the kind there's not very much she can't do well if she intends to figure it out. Wow, that was a good serve again.
Nice.
There we go. That'll work.
Either way.
That'll work.
Once again, a little wind in the sails of the Cavaliers. Let's see if they can run with it. Looks like something.
Serena's putting him over hotter than she was in the first set.
Beeler coming off for Laville. Looks like something might have turned something the wrong way there or landed the wrong way.
I want to see that. A little trickery, doesn't work. Nice spot by Alyssa, but fielded well.
Good shot.
Yeah, good place on the court to hit it.
Nice serve. Number 10, Maddie Johnson from Laville.
For back row hit. Oh, wow. That was some power there.
Once again, that instinctual play there at the back. Is it in? Is it out?
And again, a good pass there by Temi to make that back row hit possible. And a nice connection they've had a couple times there.
Oh, that's going to be trouble.
Lady Cavs are rolling here. Emily Solstad looking to keep it going, and we're going to get a timeout from Laville.
We're going to take a little break here while they have a timeout. So this is Mike Bushman and Chris Stevens from RTC TV 4.
All right, back here once again at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. Lady Cavs starting to put a little run together here, but I don't have any doubt that Laville has it in them to fight back. This game's going to going kind of the reverse of what the first game did, with Culver kind of jumping out a little later than what Laville did, but Lady Cavs had to have that in the back of their head and look to hold on to this lead. Nice. Oh, I thought that was going to make over. Looked like Jenna's earlier. I thought that was going to sneak over the net. So you pointed out Andrea taking over for Amanda Minix. Oh, that was rough. At 17 years, I'd be curious to look up. That may be our longest tenured head coach in any sport in school history. I don't know who maybe John Browder in track might have been longer.
Yeah, at the same position, in the same sport.
Yeah.
Could very well be. Good try by Kim and Julie once again.
Doing what she can. Those are tough when they flip up and over the net like that. I haven't played volleyball competitively myself, but I have to imagine that's a hard thing to figure out what the heck's going on with that ball.
Looked like there were 2 hits on that set there.
Oh, that's somebody in the net. I think they're going to call her. Oh, it looks like a judge away from us was going to call 2 hits. Judge nearer to us saw him in the net, so they were cheating all kinds of ways over there.
Sellers in for Libero Eckwright.
For a throw down here, nicely handled by Temi. That's going to land in bounds. Oh, again, nice heady play there. Jenna getting it into play and
calling a push there.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I don't know. It's their call.
Explanation given to the coach.
Seems to be begrudgingly accepting it. Again, I'm not sure what they. Oh, and they fielded it well. Good job by the Lancers. That was a hit right there. Oh, I think she nicked it. Yep. She thought at the last second to get out of the way, and it was too late. But I don't know what the culture of the sport of volleyball is with communicating with the officials. I don't know if that's a no-no or not to get all upset. But like I said, the Laville coach seemed to begrudgingly accept that answer.
Interesting, they restarted play while the official on our side of the court was engaged in conversation with the coach.
Yeah. Nice serve, but well played. Let's get this one over the net here, Alex.
And you can't do that.
No. And the Lancers looking to make a move here. They've pulled it back to within 2. Could be 1 on this serve right here. That's just out.
Ryan Sieber calls it out.
And looked in from here, but again, our advantage is not the greatest. Looking through some grates and a lot further away. Oh, nice block.
Nice block.
Back down and ready. Oh, man.
Most unlucky.
Is it Sydney Koblenz in for Laville? Just got to. As soon as we get a break here, got an interesting text here from headquarters. Nice hit there. Got a text from RTC headquarters. It says team captain can approach the head referee to ask for clarification. The coach cannot. It's got to come from a player.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh. I think maybe trying a little too hard to pepper that one up.
No risk, no reward.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you're
Absolutely.
trying to get a laser beam.
Well, and whenever I'm coaching kids, I tell them all the time, we'll take an aggressive mistake over a passive mistake every day of the week.
Get in there. Should be my goodness.
Again, we'll talk that out, ladies.
Coach Barrett letting them know what they should have done.
And Laville right back, ready to tie this thing up.
Nice job by Eckwright.
A good hustle. See if we can't let him have too good a hit here.
Nice.
Good. Now, that's going to get over.
Trouble. Eckwright's there. Pick it up. Not sure that she meant to do that, but it certainly worked in her favor. Came off her hand in a weird angle. Found open spot on the court.
It looked like that whole volley, we just couldn't quite find where we wanted to be. Cavaliers are going to take a timeout here. And I think we're going to take it with them. This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, you're back here with us again. Culver Community High School. Games all tied up. Cavaliers and Lancers. Again, first set was a good one. We're going to get a good one again here. I wonder if any of these are going to end up going to extra points. Doing a reminder, viewers, stick with us between games. We'll be introducing our 7th and 8th grade volleyball teams. And just too close to the net. As full of confidence as Culver looked before and Laville looked back on their heels, it looks the exact opposite now.
Pivotal point here, obviously.
Nice hustle and nice.
Good free ball to the Lancers.
Nice placement.
Nice hit. And get
And
it over.
we're gonna get it
nice
over.
job.
Lady Cavaliers.
Nice bump
refuse to
set.
go down. Now we got
Eckwright.
something we can work with. Throw this down now.
Here we go.
Sarah can go for back row and nails it, but well played by the Lancers.
Oh, good effort.
And
Good effort by the
that is too
Lancers.
far.
Good effort by Laville.
Yes,
there.
absolutely, absolutely.
And well played by Culver.
Yes, definitely. And I was at the end of that set, I was going to make the point that Laville wants to make hay while we got our best hitter in the back row, but Cavaliers see around that. Make a hit from the back row. Libero to Libero. Goes to serve, and that's out of bounds, and Cavaliers regain the lead, 19-18. We're back and forth here. Oh, that one was in.
Ooh.
Serves the ace. Serena Eckwright, who was everywhere a couple volleys ago, goes a couple serves in a row.
Nice job, Cavaliers.
And I think
It looks like we're going to have a net.
Yeah, Cavaliers win the net there.
Yeah. Kenyon Dewey.
Yeah. Mason try to push this over. It does. Good opportunity for the Lancers here.
It's out.
And they throw it right out of bounds. So I feel like we kind of dodged one there. Have a mental error and gave them a good chance at a whack. And we'll give Emily Solstad a chance to see if she can put a few on and close this thing out.
Ooh.
I think that double hit gave the Cavaliers some trouble there.
But you like to see the Cavaliers fighting right to the very end.
Absolutely, absolutely. Again, we said this at the beginning of the broadcast. Tough athletes. Tough athletes. Don't care to run around, don't care to get on the floor. Good block there. Can't quite run it down, though. So Laville back to within one. So maybe the game we do see some extra points. Clean serve. Just gets it over the net. I'm going to set this up to Jenna. Knuckleballs it right along the net. Too hard to handle for the Lancers. And Cavaliers within two.
Here we go.
Back to Temmie serving. Couple clean serves, and let's get out of here with a commanding 2-0 lead. That's clean, fielded well. It looks like a little miscommunication on who was going after that ball. Nobody could quite get their feet underneath it. Cavaliers do have an advantage, though, being up like they are, because if we trade back serving errors back and forth or trade serves back and forth, we do come up with the win here. Down the line again. Handled well, and they're going to pop that over.
Nice ball.
They set this up, fake out, and it's in. And it's called in. Lady Cavs within a point. Good time for that from Temmie. I think everybody in the gym thought that was going to be a set for a throwdown.
I thought it was going to be out.
And she pushed it over there where nobody was standing. Laville's going to take a timeout here to regroup before this last point. We're going to take a quick word from our sponsors. This is RTC TV4, Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Tom Kruger Construction, serving all of your building needs. From kitchen and bathroom remodeling to new home construction, you can always count on Kruger. Call or email anytime. Tom Kruger Construction.
RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you.
And back here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium, Alyssa Kenyon-Dewey looking to finish out set number 2 for the Lady Cavs. Lancers not going down without a fight. I expect this to be volleyed aggressively. Clean serve, and I'm wrong. Acer for Alyssa. Happy to be wrong in that way. Cavaliers take a 2-0 set lead. Again, 2 very tightly contested games. Give Laville a lot of credit for giving the Cavaliers some trouble here and being feisty.
Now, of course, I know Mrs. Barron is definitely looking forward to introducing her young volleyball players here, but I wonder, knowing that she's up 2-0 in sets, if one might be a little concerned about getting back on your heels, losing momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
absolutely.
you know, hindsight's 20/20. And when the time comes here, we're going to allow the expertise of Shane Lowry's announcing do all the talking. So
I'm going to put my headset out there. I'll be back with you in a few minutes.
First, let's start with the 6th grade team, coached by Miss Sarah Bailey. Amber Black, Ashley Pugh, Bryn Barrett, Chloe C.K. Panchak, Chloe Salyer, Gianna Lewis, Crystal Hoggs, Maddie Hamilton, Madison Hartwell, Olivia Overmeyer, Tyra King, and Vivian Wheeler. Manager is Cassidy Banks. Now let's meet the 7th grade team coached by Allie Neese, Shelby Olivares, Megan England, Grace Sieber, Charlie Howard, Gwen Gilly, Amber Callender, Arwen Kornblith, Ariana Vela, LeBron Avery Garland, Avery Keller, Tia Compton, champion, Willow Harrington, and Emily Hillman. And for the 8th grade team, coached by Jean E. Overmeyer, Bailey Binkley, Megan Pearl, A.J. Hines, Olivia Compton, Chloe Dante, Marissa Milam, Anna Lewis, Lucy Overmeyer, Kaylee Hamilton, and Addison Crippen, your future Lady Cavaliers. Now go somewhere and get a picture together.
And another fine job by our MC extraordinaire, Mr. Shane Lowry. Nice to see the girls get some recognition. Our 6th grade volleyball team having a heck of a season. Were they still undefeated?
Undefeated, last to my knowledge, yes.
Outstanding, outstanding. And that's, again, they're kind of, I think, the first wave of the full process of, because I know Coach Barrett does a camp-like thing for the kindergartners first, I think maybe even 2nd graders, and then 3rd grade starts running through some zone stuff, and I think this is the first wave of girls who have kind of seen the full benefit of that program.
Sure. And the team, including a Barrett child, Bryn Barrett, playing for the 6th grade.
Yep.
And, you know, patience of a saint, that Andrea Barrett and all of her helpers and Mr. Brett Barron as well. But it's starting to pay.
Yeah.
It's starting to pay off.
Yeah, it takes some time, but you can get there. In volleyball, as we're seeing here with our two teams, volleyball is one of those sports where if you obviously being athletic is of assistance in any sport, but if you were willing to hustle and get underneath the ball and pop it back over the net, we have some great athletes out here, but not all of a lot of our points haven't come down to athleticism. They come down to who's going to run down and just get underneath the ball and try to just manage to get it back over the net the next time, and that's where starting young, you start to get those instincts. You understand how the field of play works.
Well, it's simply the same with anything. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it.
Absolutely.
And you know, proven programs their youth programs are just, you know, well developed. It's consistent.
Right.
They're starting young and they're just playing a lot.
Well, and being good at stuff is fun too. It starts to become more fun to play good quality volleyball, and that then attracts more people and good all around.
You have to give credit to the parents too. They have to buy in, getting their kids to these, you know, these camps and these AAU or zone teams or whatever they're doing. Takes a lot of work and a lot of managing of the schedule, but once again, it pays off for them too to see the child have some success.
Yeah. And you and I can speak to this firsthand, that there is a standard set even at that youth level that of trying to do things the right way. I know one of the things that Coach Barrett does a good job of is, you know, that she's talked to the girls from the beginning. I know some of you are going to have a hard time getting it over the net, but we're serving overhand.
Right.
Even for you little girls who don't think you're strong enough, if it hits the middle line every single time, that's okay, because we're going to learn to serve the right way from day one. And that's, like you said, patience of a saint. That's not easy to watch. Get things fired up for set 3. Teams have switched sides once again just to keep you on your toes. So the Cavaliers will be playing to your left, Lancers to your right. If you've been able to make out the colors from our eye in the sky location, then they're obviously still wearing the same colors. And I would not be stunned to see Laville pick this set off here. They've been knocking at the door every time. So Lady Cavs, as you said, won a couple of emotional sets, took a break to watch the girls get introduced. We got to make sure that we can rev back up again and be ready to rock.
Right.
Make sure all the rotations are set and everything's in order. I will say, and this is consistent at every volleyball game I see, the officials take enough time to make sure girls are where they need to be to start the game. It is no question in my mind that a penalty point be assessed if you have a missed rotation, because they definitely make sure you're where you need to be to start with, and then it's up to you to know where you go next. Tammy looking to get us started off here. Clean. Could be a good hit here. Serena handles that well. Nice punch over, but Lady Cavs managed to handle it. Not quite the height that they wanted, but Sarah managed to make something out of it.
Oh.
Again, good heady play there by Sarah Morrison. Not quite the hit she wanted, but managed to make some lemonade out of the lemon there. And Alex has given her enough high-quality sets. I think she'll let her pass on that one. Oh, nice serve, but handled well again. Sarah should be able to hit this one. Get up and block now. Popped up well. It's 1 second too late on the reaction there from Emily. I think if she had taken a step back a bit sooner, she might have been able to get to that one.
It was an awkward angle.
Yeah, definitely.
Not your typical tip.
There you go, another four-hitter. So we'll see Alyssa serve again as Brooklyn comes back onto the court for the Cavaliers. Nice
serve.
Drop that one right down there. Good hustle by Laville, but can't quite get to it.
Here we go. How great would this be for Coach Barrett and especially the seniors?
Oh, yes.
To get a big 3-0 win over Laville. I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit there, but
long-time conference rival, though. Like I said, these guys good date back to the old NSC. This is a team that we see season in, season out, sport in, sport out. They pretty much run the same lineup of athletics that we do out there.
Timmy tracks down the second hit. Morrison
now we just got to get back to our
ball.
sets and try to feel what's going to be probably a big hit. And there it comes. Emily does what she can, but that was well hit and well placed. Good hit by Brooklyn.
Hit by Brooklyn.
See what Jenna can put over the net here for the Cavs. They had a little rotation on that one. Well hit.
Yep.
That's hard to do. Hard to do anything with that one.
A rough angle to block, too.
Yep, definitely. So we'll go back to a tie again. Laville looking to reclaim the lead. Nice hustle by Serena, and she manages to put it back into play. Well done. They get set back. That's out of bounds. Lady Cavs score the point. Oh, that's another one. I thought that was going to drop right over the net, but fortunately it did not.
Morrison makes eye contact with Coach Barrett there. Shared a glance.
Nice bump there. See what Timmy can put up there for Emily. Can take a hit at it.
Ooh.
Not bad.
Nice
That'll
hustle.
do.
Nice hustle.
Nice job by Laville. Kopke doing what she can, but that was tough. Clean serve, clean handle.
Nicely done by Laville.
Yeah.
First pass was really close to the net.
Nice hit by Alyssa. That didn't look clean. But
Nice job by
take it.
Emily.
Lady Cavs getting a little bit of their swagger back here. Again, good serve. Just to field it
Once
low.
again,
Right into the net.
forcing some rough first passes
Yes,
for Laville
yes.
there. The serves of Culver. I said that backwards, kind of like Yoda.
Yeah. And again, makes her get on the floor to get it.
Nice
Oh.
job getting it over.
Again, that was I think we all kind of thought that was going to end up landing on their side. You got a little, it's a big wide open space in the middle of the floor there. Cavaliers still up 2. Laville looking to reel that back in. Jump out to a lead here. And right into the net. Good job by Alyssa. Making things hard on him. Well placed. Another good serve by Emily. Made a back row hit here, and I thought that one might have been out. Get up. Oh.
Wavering back and forth here like we have both matches.
And Emily taking some instruction there from Coach Barrett, telling her how to do a little better job next time.
I wonder what Emily plans on doing in the winter. Is she going to play basketball?
You know, she and I were talking today. I asked her a lot of questions. I did not think to ask her that one. She strikes me as the kind you'd want to have on a basketball court. Tough and smart and clearly athletic.
I did see that our other exchange student, Julia Franzoni, was at the call-out meeting.
Good,
So it'll be
good.
interesting to see if she makes the decision to go ahead and give that a try.
Nice.
Miscommunication by Laville there.
Bring Alex Temme back to serve. Oh, good serve by 5.
Throwing darts.
That is perhaps in the top 5 of my all-time favorite sports sayings. Oh, looked like a bad hit, but we'll. Oh,
do we
no, they
know?
got it over.
Either way, nicely done
Yeah.
by the Lancers, not giving up on that ball. And we got Kenya and Julie across midcourt there.
She did get across midcourt. Okay, I thought they were going to call that a double
Yeah.
hit. But what am I, again, veteran officiating crew, that was clearly not a double hit. I don't know what I was expecting.
Could be trouble.
Yeah, it was a very heady play there. Very
It's all
heady.
right. Cavaliers doing a good job of trying
Yeah.
to stay united there, stay positive.
Yeah, absolutely. And this has been a hard-fought match all the way through, so there's no reason to expect this last set to come easy. If someone makes a decision, we'll get this over. Nice job by Jenna.
Pardon the vocalizations and the grunts there. Trying to get a little
Volleyball's,
professional.
volleyball's a hard game to watch and not make some grunts. I feel about volleyball a lot like I do about basketball. I don't expect it necessarily to be anybody's favorite sport, any given person, but how you can not enjoy watching volleyball. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's a fun game.
Good first pass there, and this looks
Nice
like that
hit.
could be in. Once again.
Yeah. Kopke, right place, the right time. Oh, almost managed to put that back in.
The Lancers will not go quietly.
Back to tied. Oh, that was one of those I thought wasn't getting over. Sarita calls for it, gets it back. There should be a throw down here. There should be a throw down here. Come on, Sarah. There we go.
Hey, nicely done.
There we go. That's what we need right there. Get us back on the path of righteousness. So we'll drop serve again. We're going to try to get up here and block this.
Ooh, did that not get antenna?
I don't think it did. But we managed to handle it anyway. Good job by the Cavaliers because that just wormed right over the net and they managed to make something out of that. Clean serve, clean handle. And they're going to get a hit out of this. That was a good hit.
Got a tip.
Serena back in. Melissa will take a seat for a minute. Copy a serve. Nice serve. Wow. Well handled by Serena, but I don't think we're going to hit. Tied up again. Kopke to serve. Another solid serve there. Handle as clean as we might like, but Brooklyn's going to get a hit at it. Get up here and block. Nice job, Serena. Let's just get a good hit over it. Let's get it over. Well placed, but well played also. Get up and block.
Oh, let that go.
I think we got a touch.
No tips. No tips. No tippies.
I think we had a touch, but I think that might have got missed. I felt like I got touched right at the net there. Just want to give you a heads up at some of the action coming up on RTC TV4. We got all these live action games coming at you. On Thursday will be Pioneer versus Frontier in volleyball. We also have a girls soccer game that we'll be hosting. Culver versus North White. I'll be on the microphone with Mr. Shane Lowry and back to Cavalier varsity soccer field for that. We'll also have Rochester versus Winnemac volleyball. That'll be Rochester's senior night. Point for Laville there. Reeling it back in. We have another big lineup of RTC TV4 schools for Friday night football. As we've talked about, the Cavaliers will take on the Casting Comets in their homecoming game here at Culver Community High School. RTC TV4 also hosting North Miami versus Wabash, Pioneer at Knox, and Tippecanoe Valley playing Rochester. This is the Bell game and Tippecanoe Valley's homecoming. I know the Rochester Valley rivalry is one of the more heated in the area, so that would be an exciting game to take in. So again, Lady Cavs managed to maintain their 2-point lead through a little bit of barrage there from the Lancers. Nice set. Brooklyn just handles that cleanly, trying to find a spot. And it worked.
And you can't do that.
Laville's going to take a quick timeout here to try to gather their thoughts. We'll take it with them. This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, Cavalier volleyball fans, we're 7 points away from a big senior night victory over a very quality Laville Lancer team here in a very spirited contest. We got a foot violation.
Nope. Got to wait for the whistle.
She got a little excited. A little excited. That almost made Coach Barrett smile. Get up here.
Nice hit, nice dig. Ooh.
Nice hit by Emily. That is an angle on that one.
Here we go.
Nice back row hit by Sarah. Fielded well, though.
Thought it was going to find a hole. Glad it didn't. Once again, Sellers with another great hit tonight. She's bringing it for fellow seniors.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
Nice hit.
Yeah, well done, well done.
Hard to defend.
I hope that my continuing use of the word fielding is not intentional. It's just my getting caught up in the moment that the fans out there find that more charming than annoying. Good serve
Nice
there,
knuckleball.
well handled.
Nice knuckleball.
Can't quite get underneath it. Again, a little miscommunication on who's going to get that because Jenna did a good job of just letting that come up there soft, making it something we could play. But
You know, in what sport does a knuckleball not cause problems?
yeah, you're right. No rotation.
Get movement on the ball.
Yep. I feel like if you're playing basketball, I mean, it's going to cause problems, but for you, not more so than for them. Lady Cavs taking a timeout this time, trying to stem the tide here. We'll go ahead and we'll go take a break again.
We're going to take an audio break
Okay,
here.
take a quick audio break. Let us rest our ears. All right, tie game here. John R. Nelson Gymnasium. 18 up, and Laville with the serve, trying to get on the board with their first set win.
That's right, content just getting the ball back over there.
Good set here. I think Brooklyn's going to have a clean hit at it.
Trouble.
Nice block by Temi, but well played by Laville. See if we can get a good hit out of this. Going to back row it. Nice shot by Sarah, and they're going to get it back over again, I think.
Free ball.
Yep. Well played. Get another set here. It's time for Emily.
She
Finds a
finds
spot.
a hole.
And Laville, I thought that was on the ground, but Laville had done that good of a job of popping that back up there. As you said earlier, Laville refusing to lay down, refusing to go quietly.
3 Laville girls on the floor there.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, too, this is a game, talk about the recognition, this is a game that's good for our younger volleyball players to see. Let's get up and block. Well played. We didn't get the pop on it, but again, we got caught a little flat-footed again there, as we have been doing with some of our back row bumps.
It's all right. Impressed with Kenyon Jui's layout there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Full body sacrifice.
Maybe out, and it is.
That is long.
That's a mistake that Lancers can ill afford to have. And I feel the Cavaliers maybe take some chances and really try to bring some heat
You know, and one could say service could be the difference tonight.
Yeah,
Cavaliers
yeah.
have been very solid.
Definitely. And Laville's put several of their hot shot serves into the net. And and we're back tied up again at 20. Has every set that we've played been tied at 20? I feel like we've seen a 20-20 score in all 3 sets. And another one into the net.
Once again.
I think we have Temi up. Yeah. So this is a good position for the Cavaliers to be in. Oh,
Nicely
skims
done.
it right
Skims
over.
the net. So it's going to be a free ball. Let's see if the Cavs can use it here.
We need to be able to put something down with this.
Oh, miscommunication.
Not quite what we wanted out of that. Going to give a good hit to the Lancers now. Yep, and she puts that down.
And that's
it is
right on
in.
the line.
Well hit. Well hit. And we're tied at 21. Ball bumped and goes to Fulham, and she does. Well timed. Everybody, again, I think everybody in the gym was clenching their seats thinking we were going to get a throwdown, and Alex Temi took advantage. We can shake that off, though. These things happen. Alyssa's done a great job tonight. She can't let that get her rattled or her teammates rattled. She's played a big part in our success tonight. Good serve there. Good dig by Emily. Be set up there. This will be thrown down. Returned nicely. They should get a throw down here from Laville.
That's a good ball. Good hit.
Popped up. Good work by the Lady Cavs getting it over and getting themselves reset. Nice bump there. Good job by Brooklyn. They'll chase that down. They're not going to make it. So Laville takes a late lead here. Hits the 23-point mark.
See how the Cavaliers react here.
Yeah, let's see what kind of mental toughness we can show. Coach Barrett going to take a timeout to try to get them corralled. We'll go ahead and remind everyone about our upcoming broadcast this week here, next few days. Again, Pioneer versus Frontier Volleyball, Culver versus North White Girls Soccer here at Culver Community, Rochester versus Winnemac Volleyball at Rochester Senior Night. Culver will host Caston tomorrow night on RTC TV4. North Miami will be playing Wabash. Pioneer visits Knox, and Tippecanoe Valley plays the Bell game on Senior Night at Valley against Rochester. So again, an exciting slate of RTC TV4 sports coverage for our local athletes, and hopefully you'll find one or two of those that you want to view and tune in with us. So we're back here to action, and Laville has a serve. Serve to Kopke. See if she goes hard again. Yep, she's going to take a chance here. Serena fields it cleanly. Sarah throw down, and has out of bounds.
Wide.
And 1 point away from extending this match. Not the cleanest serve or cleanest play there, but Serena managed to get it back over the net. Some help from Jenna Moyce. Up and block.
Nice.
It is blocked well, and the Cavaliers get the point back. And we're at 23-24. Cavaliers serve, coming to our knuckleballer, and hoping to close this thing out. Got to win by 2. Southpaw sends it. Get up in a block here. Goes over the heads of them. That's going to cut the handle.
That. Nicely done by Morrison.
Emily. Yep, Emily gets it over. Nice work by the Lady Cavs.
No.
And the Lancers extend this to a 4th set. You almost had to feel like that one was coming. Every game has been close, and we'll get to play a little more of this volleyball match. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsors. This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, back here with Chris Stevens. I'm Mike Bushman at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. As Coach Stevens has alluded to, we're no volleyball gurus, but we have been in some close contests in other sports. And I think one of the big things that Coach Barrett is probably emphasizing to her girls is we've been the better volleyball team. They got one from us, but that doesn't change anything about the way we've played and the fact that we can handle this team. It's just a matter of putting that last game behind us, moving forward, and taking this set forward. And our girls do look, they're up. They don't look like that game has rattled them. They're smiling out there, ready to play some more volleyball. Handled well. We're going to get a push across by Jenna. And get up here, and there we go. A little further out than I realized to start with. Well hit by the Lancers. Good block there. I think that was a 4 hit. Yeah. Sarah handled well, though. Got one out of the net. Just try to get it over. He's out.
The crowd has noticeably thinned out after our youth. Started to say youth awareness, youth recognition.
Yeah, little rascals need to get home and get some sleep, I think. And if that third set didn't pan out the way we wanted to, it's probably time for a lot of these families to get on home. The Lady Cavs will play on and try to take down these Lancers here. Nice serve by Alyssa. tell you, I don't know if it's by coincidence, by what the servers are trying to do, or by the fact that these girls just understanding where that ball is going to go. But both liberos seem to be right on it. They're almost always fielding almost every serve. They're doing a great job. Well done by Alyssa there. Getting some nice forward rotation on these. Hopefully making it hard to handle. Try to give it another go. Get up and block. That's out. Lady Cavs in a little bit of a roll here.
Nice to see them come back, as you said. Their posture before the game was positive, and
got him. Whew. That's really tough to see when you're the opposing team. That was 15 years ago. That would have been a fault and not a point. But nice serve there.
Here we go.
And we're rolling here. Alyssa Kenyon-Dewey getting it going.
A couple more of these, we could probably expect a timeout from the Lancers.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice. That's trouble.
I think she's getting stronger with each serve. She's gaining confidence and really looking to hammer him. There we go. We'll get a quick timeout from the Lancers.
I think we'll just take a brief audio break here, Mr. Bushman.
We'll be back with you in a few minutes. All right, coming out of the timeout, Laville looking to get settled down a little bit. Cavaliers hoping Alyssa kept that arm warm during that timeout. Throw some more laser beams over the net. Yeah, really, they weren't laser beams, just well-placed balls with some good rotation on them, just hard to handle. That one was another one.
Going to result in a free ball here for the Cavs. And a point, rather.
That's a 7 straight Alyssa has served, I believe.
Nice. Once again. And that's going to be another point.
Oh, 4 hits. Lady Cavs rolling here on the strength of the serves of Kenyon-Dewey. I mean, have they put one over? These are.
Well, you can see the, you can see the wind coming out of the sails of the Lancers. Where,
oh my, that was a laser beam.
Last game they had 2-3 girls on the ground. They would play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here they're just kind of resigning to the way things are going here.
But we've seen them in that position before, only to find it in themselves, come roaring back and make a game of it.
So Cavaliers came back from a 9-2 deficit in the first set.
For sure. There's another good shot over the net there by Kenyon-Dewey. I think they're going to get this one to us, though. Tammy tries to push. They're ready for it that time. Nice block there by Brooklyn Sellers.
Awesome for Kenyon-Dewey here to have her second game back on senior night and put in a serving performance like this.
I know it's said all the time during broadcasts like this, but a heck of a kid, too.
Absolutely.
Oh, dang it, under the net.
Well, that's why we do this, and
Right.
and thanks to RCT TV that they're reaching out to local communities and making this available, so our small towns can
showcase. That's out. I don't think she got the follow through she quite wanted on that one. Curious to see who comes up next down the pike. We've had some lulls in there, but seems like every.
Oh, that's got to be a push, but it doesn't matter. Cavaliers got it back
over.
anyway. Once again, rough angle to get the block on.
I'm curious to see if we have anybody coming down the pike. I know we have a long-standing tradition of having quality hitters at the Cavaliers. Seems like we go through a lull here and there, but it seems like there's always somebody coming up that's able to throw down the volleyball.
Well, as we mentioned earlier, Emma Kruger.
Yeah, that's true. She does. She's just a junior.
Was coming in as being our suspected top hitter.
Yeah.
Of course, Morrison stepping up.
Right.
Alex Timmy also hits the ball well.
And that's something just based on what we're aiming to do with the ball. Alex is not called to do quite as much, but that's a good point. That's a good point. I forget that as well as she's been setting and digging tonight.
Yeah, but when you say down the pike, I understand what you mean. The next 4 years down, maybe.
Yeah,
Who's going to?
But even, I know we've even going back to former coach Amanda Minix, that's kind of when the big surge in our volleyball program kind of started. Again, I know we had a good program in the mid-'80s and got it going again in the mid-'90s.
That's just going to be long.
Won 4 volleyball sectionals, is that correct?
I believe so. Okay, Lancer's getting a little bit of...
as we alluded to earlier, getting some life in them. A few Cavalier mistakes, a few good plays by Laville, and tightening right back up.
Lots of chatter out there. What you like to hear from both sides.
Yep. Not things we like, but they can play with that. Sarah gets it over. And Laville, too, still talking to each other, making the eye contact, they intend to try to win this. Nice serve. Holy cow.
That's hard to handle.
That is hard to handle. And I'll tell you, folks out there watching, I've seen her in some exhibition games. That's not even the best serve she's got. I've seen her jump serve that's just, woo. Will able to handle this one a lot better and get it over. A little closer to the net there, but I think we can play it.
Nicely done.
Yeah. That's good quality volleyball right there.
Lancers respond.
Yeah.
6-point deficit. We got Kopke up to serve.
Yep. And a lot like the Cavaliers did in the first game, just inching their way back. Not a long run, just scoring 2 to our 1 and trying to work their way back in.
Over, but not what Morrison wanted, I'm sure. Sounded a little flat on that hit, but once again, we're not officials.
Serena going to take a hit at this.
And once again,
it works.
You can't make the call until the last hit because the Lancers do fly themselves around.
Yeah, Alyssa back on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Cavaliers back out to 7 here. If we could get a couple here, we're right back in driver's seat position again, inching toward 20 points. Nice hit there.
It's a great bump set. Yeah, great bump set there. Just a missed timing on the hit.
Get a few more here. We get to 20 before they get to 10. I think that's going to be a big, just psychological burden to overcome. Well hit, but well fielded as well. Swing's going to put this one over. They should get, they don't quite get the bump they wanted to out of it. I thought they were going to get a good hit, but. And we get another timeout to Laville here. Going to take a minute to talk it over. Take another chance here to hear from some of our sponsors. This is RTC TV4 and Cavalier Volleyball.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Tom Kruger Construction, serving all of your building needs. From kitchen and bathroom remodeling to new home construction, you can always count on Kruger. Call or email anytime. Tom Kruger Construction.
RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
All right, again, we're back here at Culver Community High School. The Cavs looking to keep their foot on the gas and keep these Lady Lancers out of it in set 4. Clean serve by Serena. And it's going to be tough to handle, but I think they're going to get it over. Yep, they do. And the flying bodies of the Lancers making sure of that. Good push there by Emily. Should be a big hit for Laville here.
Ooh,
it might have been out.
that's a tweener.
Again, right?
Trouble.
It's tough to take, but we'll still hold on to an 8-point lead here. I find it would be, if this score differential holds, that would be kind of ironic the way the first 3 games played out if this one ended as lopsided as it is now. Good serve. Get a chance to hit over, and Alyssa does. Very heady play by the senior.
Tell you what, AK is acting like she hasn't missed a beat.
Absolutely. Well, and I like too, she bumped that over in a way that, or hit it over in a way that they couldn't field it clean, and then managed to capitalize on it and smack it right down in their face, almost like a set to herself.
That's trouble.
They're gonna end up in the same position. That one's going out of bounds. Lady Cavs within 5 here. 20-10, double them up. Close this one out, Emily. Let's go. Oh, I was going to drop over. They're going to play it, though. That's out. That's out. Emily Solstead, take us home.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Over, get over.
Here we go.
Nice job,
Nicely
ladies.
done.
And again, I think Laville just was a little broken by that service back over. They thought they had their point, maybe we get back in position, and excellent job by the Lady Cavs. Clean serve again. Maybe get this one over, I think. That's out.
That's out.
And Lady Cavs within 2.
Here we go.
Let's get the ball over, serve it clean. No reason to take a crazy chance right now. Good hit coming over, well played. Serena gonna get to Temmie. Gotta find a spot, but Laville handles it well. Good hit, but dug out of there. Temmie tries to catch him off guard. We'll take that.
Nice back row hit, and it's going to find its mark.
Very fitting there. Our penultimate score. What's been effective for us, the front row set from Temmie to the back row hit by Sarah. Can we get this one over?
Lots of excitement from the Cavalier bench.
Yeah. They've been in a rough patch. This is as good a volleyball as they've played in about a week or so.
I was just going to mention.
And they're done. Lady Cavs take this one 3-1, and in convincing fashion here in set 4.
I was just going to mention, I haven't seen every game by any means for the Cavaliers, but for the games that I have seen, by far the best Cavaliers have played.
Absolutely. And I'll say in all aspects, not just the volleyball they're playing. They always hustle, but just their attitudes, their ability to bounce back from adversity.
Right.
Again, one of our downfalls as a team has been, again, we get a good fiery hit over the net and it comes back to us and we get kind of caught looking a little bit. That did not happen tonight.
And that's in the absence of the first setter, Maddie
Shedrow.
Yeah,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Who's out for the season due to a type of stress fracture. So they're expecting her back for volleyball season.
So again, Lady Cavaliers take this 3-1. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's coverage. RTC TV4. For Chris Stevens, I'm Mike Bushman. Thank you for joining us. Have a good evening.